our grandson Sam's funniest little kid. He loves to catch lizards. He goes out, he could spend hours chasing around after lizards now. See, it's funny, it reminds me so much of my brothers and I when we were kids, running around after lizards, trying our best not to break off the tail, trying our best not to squish them too hard when we put our hand on them, trying our best to catch them, then flipping them over to see if it was a blue belly lizard or if it was a alligator lizard or whatever kind of lizard it was. And Sam takes a great joy in all of this, and so I think all of us like the excitement of the chase. Not all of us are really enthused about the catch, and I remember when Sam first started getting him in his hand and the little screams that would come out of him when he actually caught the lizard, and he wasn't so sure what to do with the lizard once he had caught it. And then once he became so much more secure in it, and even at 5 years old, he's not exactly certain. But Sam, I want you to know that Grandpa loves you so much. I'm proud of you. And if I had a tip for you today, as you continue to grow up, I'd like to say that I'm going to be able to take you out to catch your first tuna, and I hope I can. You'll probably have to wait until you're 8 or 9 years old before you can go on an overnight boat with me. But I took you out and you caught your first fish with me 2 years ago. 2 years ago this month, in fact. It was a beautiful bonita. There's a great picture of it, classic, you grinning real big, and it was absolutely a fantastic grandpa-grandson moment, and I'll always remember it. You reeled in that fish, and I held the rod for you. It was so much fun. I can't wait to see you reel in tuna, so my hot tip for you today would be to get to know your Uncle John really well. Your Uncle John has got patience for fishing. My patience isn't always the best. I like to just pull in the fish. Your Uncle John enjoys the technique of fishing, kind of like you enjoy the technique of chasing down the lizards. Your Uncle John likes all of that. Yeah, technique's not my fine point. Your Uncle John enjoys the finesse and the knowledge of beginning to understand the fish. You don't know this, but in the morning when you wake up and you run out into your backyard and you start to catch bugs and lizards, your Mamie and I can hear you. And you wake us up in bed. It's early in the morning still, and we usually laugh together as we hear your little voice, yelling, shouting with glee, excited about whatever it is you're finding, sometimes talking to your dad and yelling to him as you show him whatever you've just caught or whatever you've just found, or he's calling you in for breakfast. Living next door to you has been so much fun. Been a lot of fun, Sam. Not every grandpa gets to do that. I know I'm gone at work a lot and not always around, and probably the same way your mom grew up, with me gone a lot and at work a lot. But I want you to know I haven't overlooked you and I haven't missed you, Sam. I love you, and I've enjoyed the moments of it. I've looked forward to your mom and your dad posting pictures of you as you're out on a hike with your dad, or you're catching a lizard and you're doing the different things in life. And I want you to know that if I get the chance, not only will you catch your first fish with me in that little bonita, but someday you'll catch your first tuna with me, and I'm looking forward to it, and that's a promise from Grandpa. I'll do my very best to do it. But if you want to become a good fisherman, which I think you will, Sam, you probably ought to hang out with your Uncle John, who really is a good fisherman. You probably ought to, as you get older, start following him on Instagram before he gets too famous for the rest of us. And check out what he knows, because he knows the finesse, he knows the technique, he knows the patience, he knows how to look for where the fish are, kind of the way you know the finesse and the technique and the patience for looking for that lizard at just exactly the right moment. You came into our lives at exactly the right moment, Sam, just before the new year, our little New Year's Eve baby. And so I always look forward to saying goodbye to 1 year and opening up a new year by celebrating you, Sam. I always will. I love you. I hope this year is fantastic for you. And if I get a chance, I plan on taking you out and going fishing again before the weather sets in too cold. Maybe we can go out and catch some bluegill. That would be a lot of fun. And maybe Grandpa can get the old touch. I don't think they let you fish at El Dorado Pond anymore, but maybe I can get the old touch for bacon and bluegill again. And you know what? If you've been tuning in on my messages to my family and to my grandchildren, I want you to know that to be the Miracle Sam, you need to continue to chase after the wild things in life. Not to hurt them, not to damage them, but just to be a little bit closer and to be consumed with the wonder of the wildness of it all. To go outside to hike, to go outside to play. You were born an athlete. Build the athlete inside of you. And that's one of the ways we become the miracle. I love going out on my runs in the morning. I love getting to see the sun break through the clouds. I love the opportunity of being up early in the morning. And Sam, I love the fact that you get up early in the morning and wake us up sometimes in the backyard. Don't stop. Keep on getting out there. Keep on being loud in the yard and keep on chasing after life and the wonder of it all. It's how we get to be the miracle. And for the rest of you who may have watched us, the other 4 or 5 today, who are part of the growing number that are going to take us to 6 or 7, enjoy your family today too. Take someone fishing or go fishing yourself. Or call me and let's go fishing, you and me. Have a fantastic day. It looks like it's going to be a glorious one. Be the miracle. Tomorrow's my last message to a grandchild. God bless you. Have a great day.